Hey guys, you're watching Artists of the World, and I'm your host, Michaela Dene. And today we're here at Toronto's Music Week, and we're going to be hanging out with Glenn Lewis. Okay, hey guys, can you just start by saying your name and what you do?
Oh, sure. I am Glenn Lewis, and I'm a recording artist.
Okay, so how long have you been recording?
I've been recording for like a number of years now. I've been doing this a long time. Offhand, I can't even. I was always terrible at math, so I can't even remember. But I've been doing this for a while, and I've put out albums, singles. I had an album out. To give you an example, I had an album out back in like 2002. So I've definitely been doing this for a minute.
So how did you get started, like singing, or just in music in general?
The way I got started, really, it was just the inspiration of greats. You see other people that trying to make their contribution to artistry, and really trying to take things to another level, and that was inspirational to me. So seeing the likes of great artistry in the example of a Prince or a Michael Jackson or a Stevie Wonder or a Boyz II Men or a Brian McKnight or a Joe, that was inspirational to me, and that was really my aim, was to be to be recognized, but primarily as a Canadian, to be able to come from where I come from, to be able to come out the neighborhood and establish myself, so that people could see that we could do this.
Okay, so can you tell your fans what you want your sound to be, I guess, perceived as?
I mean, as much as I could tell them how I would like them to perceive it, but I think at the end of the day, I think they're going to receive it how they receive it. Every time I step in the booth, the advice that I was given throughout my life is to sing like it's the last time you'll ever sing. Because the fact of the matter is that tomorrow is not guaranteed, and not trying to make it extra deep, but the truth is, like, tomorrow is really not guaranteed. So every time I get in a booth and I sing a song, I try to really I try to leave my heart in there, you know what I mean? And I think that in itself is an example to leave with anybody. Is like, for anything that you do, anything that you love, and it's your passion, put everything into it, because no matter how you might feel and no matter how you might think, you're not entitled and you're not guaranteed anything. So, always give 1,000%. You never know how far it'll take you.
Okay, so what is something that you have not done that you would like to do?
That's a really good question, because it really isn't much. I've had an opportunity to travel the world. I've had an opportunity to collaborate and rub shoulders with a lot of great people. I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of my idols. So there really isn't much. I guess at this point, I think the pinnacle for me is to be able to create a body of work that it's bigger than me. It means something to whomever that's listening. Each song is like a conversation, something that people can relate to, and they feel like I'm in the room and we're just talking about life, whether it's relationships or whether it's like, the struggling and hustling and, trying to make things happen, or being able to appreciate the people around you that hold you down, like the real people in your life. Like, to be able to, I would say that that's probably like the primary goal in my life now, is to be able to do like a project that from song 1 to song 12 or song 15 or whatever it is, that just resonates with people. I would say that's probably like the one thing that I really want to be able to achieve in my life.
Okay. So you were So you're from here, right? In Canada. What do you think that you being from here, like you can say to people that say someone from, let's say, New York can't say?
I guess the thing that I could say is that the human experience is the same wherever you go. Like we all pursue happiness. We all want to be able to represent our families in a positive light, to be able to be something that our families can be proud of. I mean, there's basic stuff, but then from a more intimate base, being Canadian from a patriotic standpoint, I would actually tell anyone that you already are Canadian, so you don't have to prove that. The most important thing is to be the absolute best human being that you can be. So whether you're pursuing art, or whether you're an architect, an aspiring architect, or whether you're an aspiring engineer, or whatever it is you do, I would say that once you strive to be the best that you can be with respect to those that are already making strides in whatever industry it is that you aspire to have success in, and you want to follow in that path, or be able to make some type of groundbreaking impact, I think it's a matter of digging in and finding that within yourself, challenging yourself. It never run away from being able to challenge yourself, to take yourself to the next level, even if it means being honest with yourself and having to go back to the table kind of thing and having to start over. But challenge yourself. Don't be afraid. Like fear is your worst enemy. Fear can be helpful, but fear is also your worst enemy. You have to be able to identify with the things that hold you back and hold you down, and persevere and push forward and strive, because the fact of the matter is we're all capable of that, and we're strong enough, we're creative enough. Go out and don't be afraid. No matter what it is, don't be afraid. Sometimes certain things will set you back and it might seem overwhelming, but you got to be able to push through it and persevere, and know your calling and follow your heart.
So can you tell me what the feeling is when you sing?
The feeling when I sing, I would have to say that, from a lot of the people that have inspired me, a lot of artists that have inspired me from different genres, different generations, I would say that the thing that I've admired the most about them and I've wanted to apply to my craft is being able to communicate. Each song is a conversation, being able to connect with the one person or the 10,000th person that's listening. It's a conversation, being able to make eye contact and being able to speak from my heart, what it is I'm trying to convey. That's what makes most of the music that you appreciate and that all of us appreciate is that communication, making it personal. That's where it comes from for me, whether I'm talking about an experience within a relationship or what I would like out of a relationship or something or some life experience around me. I try to make it about reaching and touching and communicating from one heart to another, or just one person to another.
Okay, so is there something that you want your fans to know? Something that maybe that they don't know? Right there.
Well, I don't know. I guess probably the best thing I could say is I'm no different from you. I just happen to be a uniquely phenomenal individual, just like yourself. And I'm just trying to figure it out, pursue my path, and so should you. And you know, life is a lot about defining yourself and understanding your value. And you know, I know that I embody greatness, and so do you. So, you know, find what your greatness is, and just take it, claim it, just go get it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I really appreciate this, and have a nice night. Bye. Bye.
Far away from the life so young, that's when you used to know. Many dreams since then.